but every role player and how effectively the meeting is conducted. As a successful meeting is built by not only by the speakers alone, it's a team effort. To do so, I have a tag team. Tag is nothing but timer, accounter, and grammarian. So if you prepare a dish, if all the ingredients are up to the mark, then the dish will come up excellent. So in the similar manner, so to come up with a excellent meeting and to a fruitful meeting, we need all the ingredients. Those are our role players. So to do so, let me call upon the role players one after the other. So let me call upon the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Mahantesh. He is very new to the Toastmasters platform, but I observe week by week he is capturing the roles and he is playing up to the mark. So let me call upon Toastmaster Mahantesh to introduce the timer role and the rules and regulation for the meeting. Toastmaster Mahantesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My role as a timer is to monitor the time during the prepared speech, table topics, and evaluations. For prepared speech, I'll be showing the green card at 5 minutes, and yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. For table topics, I'll be showing green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. And for evaluation, I'll be showing green card at 2 minutes, and yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and red card at 3 minutes. And I'll be sharing the report towards the end of the meeting. Over to Toastmaster Shahid.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mahantesh. Just for the confirmation purpose, if you have downloaded all the timer cards, can you please show one after the other?
Sure, I'll just show you how to. This is green card, green, yellow, red.
Perfect. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahantesh. So now moving on to the next role player, it's the R counter. In our day-to-day life, if you are a Toastmasters, when others are speaking, you will be observing so many things. Why he is using these many R's, why he is using these many filler words. How do you get to know that? Because of this role. So this role is also very much important while you are talking to others. If you are a very fresh Toastmaster and if you are an experienced Toastmaster, you know how much important this role is. So to do that such crucial role, we have the role players Toastmaster Varun. Toastmaster Varun, can you please explain this role?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Sahib. Once again, greetings, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. This is Toastmaster Varun and the accounter for today's meeting. And my duty as an accounter is to listen attentively.
Uh, Toastmaster Varun, we could not hear you. Toastmaster Varun, still you are not audible. It seems there is some technical glitch from Varun's side. So maybe we will take up his role introduction. We'll go with the other role, and once he is back, we will take up his thing. Maybe he just dropped. We'll just wait a minute. Once he joins, we'll. Yeah, or else we'll move on with the next role player. Next role player is like a lubricant for a vehicle. If you have the lubricant, how smooth the machine will be moving. In such a manner, if you add a grammar to your language, the other person who are listening to you, that will be very soothing to them. How you might have observed in your office, college, or anywhere else. If the people are speaking with the grammatically correct English, that doesn't disturb your attention, that will attract you more and you try to listen to them more. So to do that such an important role, we have Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram. So let me call upon our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram, to explain the role.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I'm the Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram. This is my first meeting as a role player. So, President has explained to me last day. So I hope I will do my level best. Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram, can you please introduce the word of the day and idiom of the day as well?
The word of the day is self-awareness. Idiom I have not prepared, sorry. But okay. Self-awareness. It's a tuning ourselves.
So you can.
The meaning is the tuning ourselves to the thinking, emotion, and then the behavior. Observing what we are doing, what we are talking, what we are feeling. That's a self-awareness in everything. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram. If you are self-aware, you can avoid so many things and you will achieve many heights. So maybe that will be proved with our today's theme and all our activities. So you be self-aware. And we will move on back to the R counter role introduction. Toastmaster Varun, can you please introduce the R counter role?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Sahid. Sorry for the interruption. As my laptop has suddenly restarted, I don't know why it was. So
Okay,
once
please.
again, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. This is Toastmaster Varun and the accounter for today's meeting. And as an accounter, my role is to listen attentively to each and every speaker and note the following words, like coming to the first one, the crutch sounds, like uh, etc. And the second one, filler words, like but, so, like, well, etc. And coming to the third one, filler phrases, like and so. And next, coming to the repetitive words like using I, or like, etc. And using of short pauses and long pauses, which is for 2 to 3 seconds or more than 3 seconds. And I will be noting all this and I will be giving a detailed report at the end of the section. And over to you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Sarah.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Varun. So being a Toastmaster, so it gives one virtue called never give up. If you have observed today's R counter, he has suddenly faced one issue and he dropped and immediately joined and he continued. So this kind of mentality will help us not only in Toastmasters, in our personal things also. And we have one more role player. Do you all know how important is listening? If you observe ourselves, we have 2 ears and one mouth. So that means talk less, listen more. So to do so, for that listener role, we have Toastmaster Aniket Gupta. So Toastmaster Aniket, can you please introduce your role?
Yeah, thank you, Master Sahil. So I am the active listener for today's meeting. I will I will listen the various speeches and debate topics and throughout the meeting, and I will prepare some questions to ask at the end of the meeting. And yeah, so I advise everyone to try to listen carefully throughout the meeting and try to answer the questions. Thank you and over. Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Aniket. So with this, we have all the role players set. Now, what's next? We have to move on. So, and as Toastmaster Mahantesh and grammarian Dr. Mohan Sundaram were playing the first time these roles, all the best to you, both of you, and all the best to all the tag team and the listener. With this, and one more thing, like in the grammarian, whenever the word of the day comes, you just show one thumbs up. This was just being missed while introducing the role. So with this, we have all the role players set. Now the excited theme of the today's meeting is waiting. So without any further ado, let me call upon the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Shahid, for introducing all the role players. So let me go back to the theme of the day. Things have no meaning. Life has no meaning. Now tell me, when life has no meaning? Anybody? Any new speaker can speak. When life has no meaning?
When we are not alive.
When we are not alive. Absolutely correct. And when we are not alive?
Even during sleep. When we are not thinking.
Yes. Yes, absolutely right. When we are not alive and when we are sleeping, I will say a person as dead person. I will say that we are not alive, even if we are there, when we don't have any objective in our life. We have to have any purpose. When there is a purpose, there is life. And when there is life, it has meaning. So, do you know that Toastmasters has a vision and mission? And every Toastmaster meeting starts with a mission of Toastmasters Club. And for that mission only, it has grown for more than 100 years. And if person is not having any purpose in life, any mission in life, let me tell you, it has no meaning. So the important message over here is we should define the purpose. If I am attending this meeting today, why I am attending this? It should be clear. If I am going to do any activity today, why I am doing it? It should be clear. If it is clear, it will come from your heart and 100% sure it is going to happen. Let me take an example. The invention of wheel. Our forefathers were not having any vehicles. They were not having mobile phones. They were not having anything to travel from place to place. It used to take a lot of time. So they were thinkers. They were thinking how I can, ease it out, how I can move fast. They used to observe the things and they used to observe that what can be done. One day they have seen a particular object from the top to the bottom rolling. When they have seen that, they found that I can use this for some purpose. And they have invented a wheel. And in this way today, wherever you are traveling, whether it is a air mode, whether it is a road, wheels are there everywhere. So wheel is having a purpose. It is being made from someone who has thought of for it. Wright brothers has invented the airplanes. If they would not have thought of that, if a bird can fly, why I will not be able to fly. They were the thinkers. They had the objective in life that I want to invent something which can be useful for me also and for the world. And in this way, that purpose is helping us, you and me. It is said, so they have built an aeroplane. Our four ancestors have built a wheel. My dear Toastmasters, I read somewhere, if you can build something and if you can sell it, you are unstoppable. The first question to be asked from each one of us that are we building something? Are we doing something which is bringing some change in our life, and that change is helping in bringing a positive change in somebody else's life? If the answer is yes, you are on the right path. If the answer is no, it's the time to think that are we giving meaning to our life? Let us move to the next round, the first round of the meeting. The first round is a prepared speech round. Today we are having one speaker who is none other than Toastmaster Harsha, and he is going to get evaluated by Toastmaster Pujit. I would like to have speech details from Toastmaster Pujit and the objectives of the meeting, of objectives of the speech. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik, Toastmaster Tepe. Firstly, bless me with the thumbs up if I'm clearly audible and not so visible in the virtual audio. Yes, thank you. So, re-greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Toastmaster Pujit, evaluator for the to my target speaker, Toastmaster Harsha. So, he's going to deliver his level 1 project 4 in the pathway of dynamic leadership. And today, his speech title is The Perils I Brought Back. And the purpose of this particular speech is to the member practice a speech and apply a feedback to that and present. So I'm happy to share that he already got his evaluation feedback and now he is applying those recommendations and presenting. And kudos to my target speaker, all the very best. And I request the Zoom master to pin the timer and the speaker in the chat in the screen so that he can maintain a positive and clear timings of this. Yes, that's my
I'm doing.
statement.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Harsha, can you see the timer cards? Can you confirm me?
Pratik, you can pin the timer in the screen,
I have just pinned.
but I didn't see the timer at pinned. So if I'm facing a trouble or
No,
can anyone
actually,
confirm?
Pratik, yeah, it's not pinned. We also seeing a plain view only.
Okay, I am not able to do that then in that case because I have
Can you
pinned it.
make me as co-host?
Yes, I will do that.
Or else Vikram can also do that.
Yeah, I'm trying that, but I don't have admin permissions. So you can
Okay.
give me a host permission. I think I'll check.
But even if you couldn't just pin him, I can also see him from here. So it's no worries about it. If
So,
only
Pujit, I have made you the co-host, maybe host. You can see that.
Okay. Now, is it working? Can anyone confirm that the timer is pinned?
Yes, I have pinned timer.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik, for that. And over to you.
So, Toastmaster Harsha, the pearls I brought back. The pearls I brought back, Toastmaster Harsha.
I want everyone to close their eyes and imagine something. You are at the bottom of the ocean, no air, no light, and you don't know how far the shore is. What is the first thing you do? Ask yourself. Some might say, I'll try to come up as fast as possible. And some might say, I'll try to hold my breath as long as possible. Yes, even I will do that. But before coming up, since I'm at the bottom of the ocean, I will bring up at least one peril with me. Yes, one peril. And when I say peril, let me tell you what do I mean. Not through philosophies or not through mythology stories or not through any book stories. From my very own life stories. Yes, three women, three stories, and three life-changing moments. The first peril happened to be sitting in my beside during my intermediate phase. She used to be a very good person. She was very kind and she used to bring peace to the room. She was that good. And that made me have a little crush on her. Just a little. But I never said that to her. Not even once. She was that good. Before I could gather up my courage, my friend who was sitting beside me, he messaged her and they became close friends. I don't know what and when all this happened. Before I knew, they both were close friends and I was out of the story. Yes, I was out of the story. And that was my first peril. The peril of regret. Yes, regret. Because if only that didn't happen, if only I could see her, if only I could message her, I could have got her, or we could have still been a very friends. But that didn't happen because of my very own mistake, because of my very own regret. And that was my first pain. And then came college. Here I have met another girl. She is very beautiful. Let me tell you, everything about her was very good. Like her smile, her hair, everything about her, the way she talks, that made me fall in love with her. Yes, that was my first love. Now, not an affection, not an infatuation, but love. A kind where you want to be with her. The kind where you want to say everything down from the starting of your life to the end of your life, you want to stay with her. That was a kind. She was that good. But this time, I have realized something. I will not do the same mistake I have done with the first person. I will make sure that I will confess her. And I did. And this time, she rejected me. Yes, she did. I was sad. Not because she rejected me or not because she didn't want to talk to me, but because she said these lines which held me hard. She said, Harsha, we used to be very good friends. Why did you confess? Yes, why did you confess? We still could have been very good friends. But at that time, I only had one answer for that. Yes. I said, yes, we can be very good friends, but being friends with you without me confessing you means killing my feelings, killing my very own soul. And that means doing the same mistake I've done for the first pair. And I doesn't want to live like that anymore. And this was my second peril. The peril of courage. I gathered my courage to message her, to confess her, to make sure even if I can't have her, I want to stay true for myself. And that happened. And that was my second peril. And this time I was depressed. I was not doing any work, I was not attending any meetings, I was just laying in my bed and I was not doing anything. Eating, sleeping all the day. Just that. And this time, a girl entered into my life. She changed everything. Not drastically, but in a way, like I never knew that I can be loved too. Until then, I only knew that I can love, I can care, but I cannot receive love. I was in that imagination, but she came into my life with that caring and loving nature she had. She was a kind where she gives everything about her. She used to ask me daily, Hasha, did you eat? Hasha, did you cry? Hasha, why are you crying? She used to console me everything about her. Let me tell an example of what happened. There is a situation where a dog bited me. Where I was laughing because that was the first time for me and I was laughing. But that was the first time seeing someone have tears in their eyes just for me. Yes, she had those tears in her eyes. And I was fell in love with that situation. She was that good. And that was my third peril. The peril of caring. The peril of love. Later, I found out that she also has someone else who she cares for more, who she loves more. But this time, I was not feeling sad. Yes, I was at the bottom of the ocean again, not because I was sad, not because she rejected me or something like that, but I realized something in between. This time I realized there are people in your life who stay with you like seasons. They're like weather, who stay with you forever. And some people, they're like rocket boosters. I'm pretty sure you all know how rocket boosters work, right? The rocket goes up, the boosters fell off. Not because they're useless, but because they're only valid until that stage of rocket. After that, they should collide too to improve us, to make us better. They get off. That is just life too. That is just how life too. People come into your life like rocket boosters, and some stays like seasons, but some are just rocket boosters. So you should be waiting for those season methods. So this time, when life pushes me to the down of the ocean, I will not come empty-handed this time too. I will come at least with a peril. The peril of courage, the peril of love, the peril of courageous. That is just how my life is. And I want everyone in this meet to follow this. Yes, even at the bottom of your life, end of your e- e- even at the end of your abilities, there is still something you can gather up. There is still something you can fire up. There is still something you can develop through your life and through something very down. This is me signing off. Thank you and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Big round of applause for Toastmaster Harsha for the wonderful speech. And I'm giving you 1 minute for giving feedback to him, either one-to-one or in the meeting chat. Mahantesh, can you help me out with 1 minute? When 1 minute is over?
Sure. One minute is over.
Thank you. What a wonderful speech it was. I'm not going to evaluate on that, but let me come and link it with the theme of the meeting. Events have no meaning. Toastmaster Harsha has told some events in his life. If he got what he would have got from that girl, he would have succeeded. But he didn't got what he would have got from that girl. He is failed. But it's on us how we take it, how we take the success and celebrate that, and how we take the failures and learn from that. And Toastmaster Harsha has learned from that. He has taken a different meaning, which has brought a positive change in his life. He learned the lesson of courage. He learned the lesson of love. And he moved ahead in his life. There are people who take the events in a negative way. They take the meaning in a negative way and do such things which is really giving bad meaning to our life. So let us take the positive things from the various events. Let us have the positive meanings from the events like this, which happens, and proceed further in our life. So our next event is none other than table topic event, which is a table topic speeches. We are having a young and energetic Toastmaster who was a past president of the club, currently serving as a VP Education, and he is so dynamic that in every meeting he is there. He is so consistent and he is so energetic that he brings value. Even at the last moment, if you give something to him, he is ready to accept it and do it in a creative way. He is none other than Toastmaster Vikram, who is going to play the role of table topic master. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Karthik, for that lovely introduction. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So today I'm here as a table topics master. I acknowledge the presence of the district officer, Toastmaster Bharat, here with us today, and a few words about our table topics round today. Before we get into this table topics round, I'd like to give you a brief introduction about what it is. So you might have faced a situation in your life where you have to attend an interview, or you casually have talked to someone, or in your office, some of your colleagues put some weird question to you. How would you react to it? Can someone answer? Do you take that whatever questions being put forth to you, do you think, or you just randomly answer something? Can someone unmute and say? How do you treat such questions if someone asks you casually at home or at office? Yes, Mantesh?
Yeah, if someone is saying some weird things, I'll just take it, and instead of reacting, I'll just respond. I'll take some time to think what is said. And
Mhm.
as you know, I'm into sales and marketing. There are many things will come day in day out. So
Yes,
instead of reacting, I respond, and I'll be
wonderful.
right time. Yeah.
Yes, very, very timely and apt answer, Mantesh. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is actually a real life. Like table topics is nothing but a real life. It's not a prepared speech. You won't have time to prepare anything here, right? So you have to be on the spot, thinking on your feet. At the same time, you should have the presence of mind. That's exactly what our table topic round is preparing you all for, and that is one of the most sought after section in any source masters meeting. So before we get into the round, let me tell about the timing rules. Usually, the table topics are given for 2 minutes, but the speaker has to speak at least for 1 minute, right? So, if you are given a topic, you have to at least speak for 1 minute. You have the maximum time as 2 minutes, and you have the grace period at either end of the meeting, at either end of the either 2 minutes or 1 minute, which means you can talk for 30 seconds less than 1 minute, still you will be qualified, and you can talk for 30 seconds more than 2 minutes, still you will be qualified, right? So that's the timing rules. So as the timer said, he will show the green card at 1 minute, at 1.5 minute, he will show the yellow card, and then the red card at 2 minutes. So that's the timing rules. So initially, I'll be calling the guests, and then I'll be having the role players take up the topics. So let me ask who wants to take the first topic today. Any volunteers? I'm looking for someone from guests. We have Toastmaster Uma Natraj raising her hand, and she will be our first person to take the topic. All right. So the topic for you, Toastmaster Uma, if things have no inherent meaning, how do you decide what matters most in your life? If things have no inherent meaning, how do you decide what matters most in your life, Toastmaster Uma Natraj?
What a wonderful, thought provoking question it is. Nothing matters. This is what my spiritual mentor always tells me. In life, we are bombarded with a lot of challenges. Sometimes we take it as happiness, sometimes we treat it as a sad occasion. But if you really only give meaning to it, it becomes a happy occasion or a sad occasion. When you see the sages who go to meditation in the Himalayas or people who have achieved that enlightenment, they treat everything as equanimously in a balanced state of mind. It is neither happiness nor a sad feeling for any occasion to them. Only it is normal human beings like us who give meaning to it and jump whenever we get an award, or we go down when we are hit with a sad occasion. So nothing matters for them. So if we are in that balanced state of mind, I think nothing will definitely matter. So when will we reach that state of mind is the question. So I think with maturity, when we grow over the days with experience, life will really teach us saying nothing really matters. When I look back at my life too, after the great losses of my dear ones, when I'm in this position now, I'm living life just enjoying the present moment. I'm having a talk with all of you, enjoying the table topics, and nothing really matters because the past is history, future is a mystery, and the present is a pastry or a gift. The present is a gift given to us by God, and He knows what is best for us. So, unless you give meaning to whatever happens in your life, nothing really matters. So, have a purpose so that you can move ahead in life. So, I have associated myself with tribal children, teaching them spoken English, and also helping people as much as I can. And that gives meaning to my life. So, unless you give meaning to something, nothing really matters. What do you think, Table Topic Master? Over to you.
I think that's an excellent answer. And yeah, so many things you have covered here. So, what matters most is the maturity, as you said, the minds of sages. And then you also said about enlightenment, having that state of mind to perceive everything as it is, not considering it as good or bad. And purpose, having a purpose in life, I heard that very loud. Having a purpose is important, right? To have a meaning. And thank you so much, Uma ma'am, for coming forward as a first person and still making it a wonderful session by showing your thoughts. And let's see who wants to go next. Anyone? Yeah, I shall pick someone. Let me pick Mohini Ramalingam. Mohini Ramalingam, can you please unmute if you are available for the table topics? Okay, while she is preparing to speak, let me call Toastmaster Bharat. Are you available for the table topics? Okay, what about Toastmaster Pujit? Okay, Mohini Ramalingam. Okay. Can you speak, Toastmaster
Yeah,
Mohini
am I
Ramalingam?
audible? Am I audible?
You are audible. Is it possible to switch on your camera, ma'am?
Yeah, I have.
You have switched on, yes. I'm spotlighting you. Yeah, the topic for you, ma'am, is
Yes, can I pin the
Sha.
timer, please? What's the
Yes,
timer? Oh, Mahantesh. Okay.
timer is Mantesh. Okay, so let me pin him if you want him to be here.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can see him. Yeah.
I hope you can see both, right?
Yes,
Timer as
thank you.
well.
I can.
Yes, the topic for you is happiness something we find or something we assign meaning to? Is happiness something we find or something we assign meaning to? Toastmaster Mohini Ramani.
I think happiness is a state of mind. If you plan to worry and overthink, that's what you will be doing. If you plan to switch sides and start thinking you're going to be happy, that also happens instantaneously. It's all in the mind. But how we train that mind and how we make it a habit is the biggest challenge in life. It's very easy to think negatively. Oh, why didn't my children phone today? What happened today? My maid has not come. Little things. It starts with little things, of course. It's all in the mind. Like the sage once was walking across the woods and across the river, and he had a young girl who was going along with the group. And this girl couldn't cross the river. all the sages were with him, but he instantly picked up this girl in his arms and he held her and he crossed the river. And they proceeded to walk. And the other sages, his disciples, were very angry with him. They said, how can our master carry this girl and take her across the river? All of us were here. And they were very angry. The master noticed the agitated mind of his disciples, but he kept walking. At one point, he knew the sage was very disturbed. He stopped and asked him, what's the matter? He said. So his disciple said, sir, you carried that girl across the river, he said. He said, yes, I picked her across the river and I dropped her there, but it is still in your mind. You haven't dropped her. Well, I have dropped her a long time back, he said. So yes, happiness or whatever else we think is definitely a state of mind. I myself am prone to a lot of overthinking, which hampers a lot of things in my life. But I have taken stock of that, and then I have practiced a lot of meditation and a lot of other things which bring me back. You know, you have to keep bringing that mind back to, like, keep a hold on it and always bring it back to ground, bring it back to ground. That's the only way we can pursue happiness and being in the moment, enjoy the present moment. They're just so fleeting. They pass by in a second, hardly before you know. You had the happiness and yet you lost it. Over to your topics, Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohini. By the way, Toastmaster, are you a Toastmaster, Mohini Ramalingam?
Yeah, I am a Toastmaster. I belong to Coimbatore Speakers Forum.
So
Coimbatore.
wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us and providing such a wonderful idea of state of mind. I think it's almost resonates with what Uma ma'am said as well. But I really enjoyed the story. It really actually changed the perception how to let things go. Right. That reminds me. Your story reminds me of letting things go, and that itself is choosing the pursuit of happiness. Right. How you choose the happiness. Your mindset is what I think you covered here in the beginning. I really loved the way you took the topic. Thank you so much, ma'am, and keep joining us whenever possible. And
Thank you, my
next,
pleasure.
thank you. Who wants to go next? I'm going to pick someone who's a seasoned Toastmaster now and give him a face of topic. Who is ready for face of topics? Shall I pick speaker Harsha is raising hand, and I need one more person who can face off with him. Can I do with Pratik you? Are you ready?
Yeah.
It will be a face-off topic. Let me explain the rules for the face-off topic. So I'll be giving a topic for both the speakers, and one person will speak against the topic, one will speak with the topic. Okay. So both of you speakers will have 2 minutes. Okay. So the topic for both Harsha and Pratik is failure has no meaning unless we give it one. Failure has no meaning unless we give it one. So one person will speak against the topic and one person will speak with the topic. So who wants to go first?
Sir, just a minute. Failure has no meaning until.
Until we give it one mean. Until we give it a meaning.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So which one you want to pick, Harsha?
Anything Pratik sir wants, I will be okay with it.
Yeah. So, although I'm a TMOD, so I will definitely pick this only. That it has no meaning until we give it one. So I will pick that only.
So you'll go with the topic, right, Pratik?
Yeah. So I will go with the topic.
Sure. Go ahead.
So shall I start or Harsha, you are starting? Okay, I will start.
You will start.
Absolutely correct. And I am 100% agreeing to this that failure has no meaning until we give it one. Let me take an example of a missed flight. I was going somewhere. If a person is going somewhere and he has booked a flight for Hyderabad, it was a very, very important meeting which he has to attend. And that flight crashed. So he was crying initially, that what happened, I have missed the meeting and all. But after that, when he come to know about it, he felt that, like, this is not what I should think. So whatever happens, happens for a good. We should be in the positive mindset. We have to give a right meaning to it. We are having two options always. What meaning I want to give? I want to give a positive meaning or I want to give a negative meaning. If you give a negative meaning, it can go up to the level of a person can commit a suicide. And if you give a positive meaning, it can go up to a level of you can do anything in life what you want to do. So let me take one more example. I was uh, I was going in a I was going to international airport. When I reached the international airport, I have seen so many people, catching the international flight, and they were very easygoing. Yeah, like for me, if I am going outside India, it is a big thing. But maybe it was visible that they are so easily going. I can take that, I am nothing, what I am doing in life, but I can take it in a way that, one day I can also achieve this if I am having that type of way of thinking. So it is the we who give the meaning to life. We have to be aware of the situation. We have to be self-aware that what we can do, what we can learn from others and give the meaning. That's all from my side, Toastmaster Harsha.
Thank you, everyone. Let me tell you an example. Have you ever heard this phrase before? Jack of all trades, master of none. This is often used to depress people, to say you are not good at anything. You do everything, but you are not good at anything. And that is just how my life is too. I do everything. Let me tell you, I'm also a failure in everything. Let me tell an example. I play guitar. I also study. I do coding. I play sports, but I never succeeded in everything. Not in one thing. I played guitar, but not that good. I do coding, but not in professional way. I study, not like topper. I play sports, didn't become a professional sportsman. But that shouldn't be considered as a failure. Yes, we might not be good at anything. We might not be best at anything, but we do everything, and that is what matters the most. We only have one life. I believe we only have one life, and we should do everything possible we can. Making it music, make it sports, or make it studying, you should be able to do everything, even if it means failure, even if it means not getting success anymore. Because that what makes you as a better character. Because since you do everything, there would be no one who could say you cannot do it. Because if they say at that point, I will challenge myself to do that thing. Even if I fail that, I will do that. And that is me and that is my opinion. Thank you and over to you, Table Topic Master.
That's a wonderful way to take this topic, both of you, Pratik and Harsha. I really enjoyed it. Pratik, I think your point is very clear that failure has no meaning. And Harsha initially spoke like he also said like failure has no meaning, but finally he said that failure means success to me. Right? What a twist to this whole thing. I was really thinking how Harsha is going to talk about this, but you really turned the point. Thank you so much, both of you. And now I want two more people to take up another another topic. Who's that? Who wants to go next? Shahid, can I pick you for the next
Yep.
phase of topic? And one more person who can come forward. Let me see if I can pick
Mantesh, you want to go for it?
Mantesh? All right.
Maybe
Okay,
then
so the
someone
topic.
need to time Mahantesh being the timer.
Yes, I will time for both of. I'll time for Mantesh. Okay, the topic is money has meaning versus money is just a perception. So one person will say talk about money has meaning, The other person will talk about money is just a perception and does not have any meaning. Is that topic fine with both of you? Easy topic, right? Okay, who wants to go next? Go first. Shahid or
I go for the topic.
for the topic? And so, Shahid, you will talk against the topic. Okay? Yeah, so you will talk for money has meaning, right?
Yes, sir.
Mandesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
Money has meaning because so whatever we are doing in daily thing, the money is required. Without money, we can't do. For an example, I'm going to office. I'm going to office by car. For car, if I want to drive a car, I need petrol. For petrol, I have to buy. I have to buy petrol. For that, money is required. So whatever things we are doing for that, money is required, and so money is adding the value to the our day to day activities. I think over to Toastmaster Shahid. I think just I don't have this.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mahantesh. Yes, you said money has a value, and if you have money, then only you can go to office. But what if I say money has no meaning until you give it the value? Let's say we have so much money and we strived for it, and at the end of the day, we are not getting sleep because if anyone steals this money, what will happen to me? But uh, as you said, money is required, but how much it is required, it we should know that one. In all the aspects of life, we cannot buy. Let's like a sleep, like the love of others, the genuine love. You can buy a love from others. If you are a wealthy person, automatically the people will come to you. Like uh, the sugar catches the ants, but when you lost that money, what will happen to you? Only the real people will be with you. So the real bonding which you form, it is not with the money. It is with our virtues, with our qualities, and with our things, whatever we have the real bondings with you, with others. So this way, money is important to drive the life, but the driver who is sitting there is not the one who will be having the importance with the money. I feel like money is important, but it is not all in all the aspects. So with this, I will conclude my topic. Back to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Mantesh and Shahid. Very different views, and I really accept both the views. Money has meaning. Yes, we need money. Money has value for our life. But at the same time, a lot of money is not useful, right? And you should know when to have how much money, and money is not everything. So, and we also can't buy everything with money, right? So your parents, we cannot buy with money, right? So money has meaning, but the context depends. In which context we are talking, right? So when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, I think at that time money has no value. But when it comes to our materialistic life, yes, we still need money to live a materialistic life. Thank you so much, both of you, for this lovely take on the topic. So I have one final speaker, or I can have two more speakers. Who wants to go next? So let me see who has not yet spoken. Listener Aniket is raising your hand. Aniket, you want to have a solo topic or a face-off topic? What's your preference?
Yeah, anything I can.
Anything. So I need one more person if it's going to be a face-off. Let me see. Yes. What about you, Varun? Varun, are you available for a table topic? Our counter Varun.
Yes, Master Vikram.
Yes. So the topic for both of you is, can silence have more meaning than words? Silence can have more meaning than words. So one person will speak for silence, one person will say that words have meaning, the other person will speak for silence as more meaning than words. right? So Aniket, which one do you want to take? Since you raised your hands first, you take the first chance. Which topic you want to go for? Against or, I mean, you want to talk
Yeah,
for
okay.
silence as meaning or words as well?
Yeah, silence, I can speak.
Yeah, so you will speak against silence.
No, with silence. Yeah.
Okay, you will speak with silence. Got it. Go for it.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So, so sometimes silence can have more meaning than words, as for example, uh, sometimes if sometimes one may regarding words one may make up things or one may even lie, but if for example if somebody is uh, close to us and is not happy, then sometimes he may be silent, so that sometimes gives a bigger meaning that he is not satisfied with us. And so yeah, so and yeah yeah, so go back to you.
Great. So what about you, Varun? What do you think? Silence as
Yeah,
meaning or not?
Toastmaster Vikram.
Mhm.
Yes, I am against it
Yes.
as I speak about against. So once again, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. This is Toastmaster Vikram. Sorry, this is Toastmaster Varun. And as I am against silence, I want to tell something like always being silent is not such an easy thing, because silence will make you something like you are weaker. If you being silent when you have not done anything wrong, then it will be such a thing that it shows your weakness, and sometimes it may also underestimate you in others' point of view. So I will support against the silence. So we need to talk when there is no wrong in our side, and I will suggest each and everyone to speak when somebody were telling about you wrong, which is not against you. And that's it. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Varun. Yes, Toastmaster asks us to speak, right? To express, to be, to put your thoughts forward. That's what Toastmaster teaches us. But what I actually Aniket said is self-reflection, right? We have to be silent at some time. If we keep talking, what happens? We know we can't reflect on what we are thinking and what happened to us. So silence is also important, and speaking is also important. But when to choose what is what matters a lot. Thank you both of you for taking that topic forward. And now I have a very beautiful topic. Let me see who wants to go forward. Can I have Toastmaster Bharat? It's been silent. Can I have Toastmaster Bharat on the stage for the next topic?
Even Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram is left. I think if we can
Yes,
take.
Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram is left. I'm just thinking if I should give a. Would you like to take the next topic, Toastmaster Mohan? Dr. Mohan Sundaram. You're on mute, by the way. All right. So the topic for you is, can you speak, sir?
Yes, yeah, I will try.
Yes. Describe a moment that was meaningless at first, but later it became significant. that describe a moment that was meaningless at first, but later became significant. Toastmaster Mohan Sundar.
Yes, thank you very much for this topic and greetings to everyone. Yes, at times when we are insulted, we may think negative or we may take other way. It may bring down. But if you go with the flow, it may be a negative thing. But if you take that as a whether their criticism is having meaning, and then we have to analyze whether it is intentional or it is for our good. If it is intentional, we have to forgive, and then we have to move on. If it is meaningful, we have to pick up, and then we have to analyze ourselves whether their criticism is valuable or intentionally for us to come up. Then we have to, from there we have to think, analyze, and then we have to improve ourselves, and then we shouldn't repeat that mistake again. I shouldn't bring that event again. So over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram. So anyone else wants to participate on the table topics before I wind up? I think I covered most of you, but I didn't cover Toastmaster Pujit, I guess, right? Toastmaster Pujit is left. Who else? That's it. Only Toastmaster Pujit and myself, right? So Toastmaster Pujit, would you like to take a topic now with me or yeah? So
Yes,
yeah.
it shows that you and me are as left behind, so your choice. Anything is okay to me.
Yeah. So the topic for you is, let me see. So you want an easier or tough topic?
That also your choice. I tried my level best. What you gave me. There is
Okay.
no tough and there is no easy. Anything we
Yeah.
can speak.
Okay. There's no meaning to tough and easy also, right? Okay. Fine. Let me see. The topic for you is a name defines a person versus actions define a person. A name defines
Okay.
a person versus action defines a person. You can choose one and I'll take the next.
So I choose actions define the person.
Okay. Go ahead.
So Kupratik, you start first.
Okay, I'll be the person who will be against you. And the topic for me would be a name. No name defines a person. And so you're going to talk about actions define a person.
Yes, understood.
Yes. Sometimes I feel the name, the role that we carry also matters a lot, right? I see name, yeah, name is an important way to identify a person. It also matters. I feel that if you are choosing someone for for a particular role or anything, first thing that comes to our mind is the person's name, right? If I have a very confusing name, that also cannot take me forward in my life. I feel that we should be having the right name. The name matters a lot. The way people, whether it's easy or difficult to pronounce. Um, yes, I agree. Actions matters a lot. Action defines a person, but the name is the first thing that comes to our mind. When I talk about the presiding officer Pratik, right? It is a very key word that defines his identity, right? Without that, can I even identify him in a group? It's become so important to have a proper name, uh, very nice and very easy to pronounce kind of a name, and that defines a person. If I don't have a proper name or a name which I like, which I really enjoy, which sounds good for me, then I really cannot enjoy my entire life. I have seen people who have names who don't like their names, and they always regretted, like, why did my parents give me this name? It's a simple thing. Still, we attach meaning to it. And for me, my name has always been an very giving me a very nice experience. I always thank my dad and mom to choosing such a nice name because I've heard many people saying, "I love your name," and things like that. But there are people I have heard on the opposite side who has said that I really did not like my name. I want to change it, and they've in fact gone ahead and changed their names as well. Even though it doesn't matter, but yeah, it matters when it comes to a group, when we want to communicate, when you want to be, when you're a social person, right? You have a proper name and you want to be feeling good about your name. So that is my take on the topic. Over to you, Toastmaster Project.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Pratik. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, have you ever been in a relationship that your partner seeks actions instead of words? If you are, count me in. Because I was in a relationship and my partner was always seeks for attention and actions instead of words and names. I was a kind of person who talks a lot, does less. I will do my work and I will do something when someone pushes me because that was lazy I was. And coming to my partner, my friend, she was always clear at the point, always clear at her work, and always at top and up to the mark in everything. But I was having a name that even people was finding difficult to calls me properly. And I was kind of person who has one name, but people calls me with multiple names. Sometimes they call Punit, and sometimes they call me Pujita, and sometimes they call Puji. But my name was Pujit, and that's why I want to oppose the name was not so important than actions because my partner doesn't love me by the name. She loves me by the actions I do. And if you want to know, and if you want to write on the point, Toastmaster Vikram, yes, presiding officer is a very important name. He need to have a tagline. But count me in. I was an evaluator to a speaker, and if I don't, you don't call me as an evaluator, and still I evaluate my speaker, and people will always find out that I was the evaluator. I was the who was suggesting this to my speaker. So that's I conclude actions and words are more important than names. Thank you and over to your topic master.
Thank you so much, Pujit. By the way, you have a lovely name, you know. Yeah, so your name matters a lot. See, what I feel in this about this topic is name matters a lot, but until you did something big for the world, at the time till that time your name matters. After everyone knows you through your actions, then name doesn't matter, right? For example, take the famous personality like Indira Gandhi or Mahatma Gandhi. Their name matters. Does the name matter at all for us? What they did matters to us now, right? But the name gives the initial identity for us, so it still matters. But once you establish yourself, then name doesn't matter at all because people know you by actions, right? So both matters, in my view, but when is the context, or which context we're talking is what matters. Toastmaster Manoj has entered the room. Let me see. If we have one more time for one more topic, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'll see. Toastmaster Bharat is also yet pending. Would you like to take a topic, Toastmaster Bharat? Toastmaster Manoj is on the room now. Toastmaster
Bharat is
Manoj.
having some mic issue on this,
All right, all
so
right.
you can count
Toastmaster.
other people.
Okay. Let me see.
Let us take last, and then we'll close because
We'll go close. Yes.
we have to close at 9
Yes.
today. Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Toastmaster Manoj, you're there?
Yes, I am here. I can take the last topic.
Wonderful. Welcome to our meeting, and you're on time.
Thank you.
We're about to close the table topic, but you join, and let me give you a topic, sir. So the topic for you is, let me give you an easy topic. If emojis replaced all language, what meaning would they carry? If emojis replaced all language, what meaning would they carry?
Look at the face of TMOD of the day, Toastmaster Pratik. And now, of course, Vikram, Mohini ma'am, Sahid, and most of you who are on camera. What do you see? A smile, a radiant smile. Don't you think that can replace all the languages in the world? Why do you require language? Language dilute what you want to speak. No word, no word can replace our feelings. Words are just approximations, and they dilute and limit what you want to express. So if emojis are going to replace all languages, I think it will be the best language in the world. The word of happiness, the language of happiness, the language of joy, the language of contentment, and the language of bliss. And all this can be expressed through our expressions. Don't we all feel happy whenever you visit temples, churches, mosque, or Gurudwara? Why? What do you find over there? The person whom you want to meet, they don't speak. But what attracts us is the countenance, the face, the radiance, the ambience. So let's all express ourselves through this ambience. Whatever you feel inside, if it is positive, it's a spring of joy and happiness, can be expressed through our expressions. Expression of happiness, expression of joy, expression of bliss. Let that be the language of all of us. Let's be limitless because words limit us. Thank you. Over to you.
Wow. Can we have a big round of applause? I feel like this is the best way to take this topic. And you gave live example of people smiling on the camera, and you used that as a analogy to compare the topic. I really enjoyed the way you said feelings cannot be expressed and language limits us, right? Language has barriers. Some people don't understand English. Some people don't understand Hindi, Tamil. But expressions, feelings, emotions, anyone can accept and anyone can understand. So that is one of the best way to take this topic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. You came the last, but yet you talked to the stage with your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here today. With that, let's conclude the table topics round, and thank you all the speakers, whomever came on camera and was bold enough to take up the topics. I felt today's table topic session was such a wonderful session with so many different speakers giving different thoughts about this wonderful theme today. I thank the Toastmaster of the day also for choosing such a wonderful theme. And with that note, let me hand over back stage to Toastmaster Pratik.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Vikram for bringing such a topic like table topic, which has brought meaning to the table topic round. Each and every topic was so thought provoking that I always felt that, he's bringing value, he's bringing meaning to each and every one of us. So thanks a lot, Toastmaster Vikram. And it's the time to move to the next round before concluding my theme. And it's the last round, which is the evaluation round. I request Toastmaster Shahid to come on stage and do the same. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. So what a table topic session we had. Each topic is like, it is resembling our self-awareness. What we are, and it comes through our mind, mouth, what is there in our mind with these words. And thanks for the table topic for bringing up such topics which will be thought provoking and adding our experiences to it. There is a famous saying related to the evaluation. Evaluation is the breakfast for the champions. To do that, We have a wonderful speech today from Toastmaster Harsha. And to give the evaluation, we have Toastmaster Pujit. And I would request Toastmaster Pujit to present his evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, the general moderator. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Raise your hands. Have you ever went to the bottom of the sea, just like my target speaker, to brought the perils in your life? If you are, just count me in with you. Because I am also a kind of person who always dives into the depths of the ocean for broughting the perils. So today, I'm going to evaluate my target speaker, Toastmaster Harsha, in our traditional method, which stands for CRC: commendations, recommendations, and conclusion. And coming to the commendations, where Toastmaster Harsha excelled, you have a good start. Toastmaster Harsha, you started with a question and you give a right pause to respond for the audience. Kudos to you for that. And then you are right on the point from the beginning of your speech to the ending takeaway of your speech. You was clearly mentioned about the perils and you explained a structural way. That was fabulous. And then you are excelled in your body language, Toastmaster Harsha. You actioned each and every movement and show gestures in every word that may bind to your speech. And then you had a generalized topic and you shared your life experiences. For kudos to you that for a wonderful job. And even if you are the greatest speaker, you have some recommendations to improve yourself. And Toastmaster Harsha, my recommendations to you is I found that there are multiple repetitive words in your speech, like I, yes, she. Since this was a prepared speech, you need to focus on those repetitive words. And then I have fourth checklist from your previous speech, Toastmaster Harsha. Firstly, you need to, you know, write on the points. You need to explain the three perils clearly. And then you need to mind your timings. And then the ending was little rush. And also, you need to slow up down when you're speaking and maintain the posture of the speech. For those, I got two checklists for you. It's still pending. Toshma Harsha, since it was a prepared speech and you already delivered the speech, you need to mind your timing limits. Since your speech was 7 minutes 53 seconds, that was too high up the mark. So Toastmaster Harsha, please maintain the timings and mind your timings with the practice. And then I still found that your ending and takeaway was a bit rushed, even if you applying your feedback. So work upon that, Toastmaster Harsha. So my conclusion is, Toastmaster Harsha, you was a great speaker. With a little bit push and practice with your timings and your conclusion, you became a great speaker. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster, General Evaluator.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Pujit, for your wonderful evaluation. And I hope Toastmaster Harsha has noted down his feedback. Actually, the speech which Harsha has presented is already upon a one feedback and one more feedback on top of that. I hope these feedbacks will help Toastmaster Harsha to nourish his speech going forward. And I too have a suggestion for the Toastmaster Harsha on the speech is like, so till now I heard like the pearls will be wear by the girls, but you described the girls as the pearls. So that was a good analogy. And my suggestion was like, you have three different pearl situations where you have explained three different girls, how you interacted with them and what are your feelings and all. If you have at least for one situation, if you have enacted and you have showed your feelings or a conversation between both of you, like what you said and what she replied, so like that in an interactive manner, so that will be more attractive and more soothing for the listeners, so to hook on to your speech. So that is a one suggestion from my side. Yeah. Yeah, moving ahead. So this is the summer season, right? So whoever all the parents know the value of the reports of their kids, everyone receiving the progress cards and analyzing it. So as our meeting is also coming to an end, we have the reports time. To present those reports, we have the tag team. Before going to the reports, I have an interesting role player, active listener. So let me call upon Toastmaster Aniket for the active listener role.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, Aniket.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. So, so the first question is, uh, according to Toastmaster Pratik, when life has no meaning.
If you don't have an objective.
When there is no purpose in life. Second question is, according to Toastmaster Pratik, who gives meaning to our life?
We are giving meaning to our life.
Yeah, yeah. According to Toastmaster Harsha, what musical instrument he plays?
Guitar.
Uh,
Is it guitar?
yeah. Okay. What does Toastmaster Pujit partner seek? It is actions. This is it from my end. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Aniket, for reminding us what happened in the meeting through your provoking questions. Thanks for that. So now it's the time for the report. So to present that report, I will be calling upon all my role players one after the other. So let me call upon our first role player, Timer Toastmaster Mahantesh, to present his report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. Here is the time report. Toastmaster Harsha has taken 7 minutes 53 seconds, and evaluation Toastmaster Pujit has taken 4 minutes 8 seconds. And table topics, Toastmaster Uma ma'am has taken 2 minutes 10 seconds. Toastmaster Mohini has taken 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Pratik has taken 1 minute 54 seconds. Toastmaster Harsha has taken 1 minute 55 seconds. Toastmaster Ankit has taken 1 minute 17 seconds. Toastmaster Varun has taken 1 minute 9 seconds. Toastmaster Dr. Mohan has taken 1 minute 8 seconds. Toastmaster Pujit has taken 2 minutes 36 seconds. Toastmaster Vikram sir has taken 2 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Manoj has taken 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Pratik sir, can you present our this thing timing?
You have taken less than 1 minute for your table topic,
Okay.
and Pratik has taken, I think that's
Shahid.
you are the only person. Shahid, right? Shahid spoke for, I think, before less than 2 minutes. He's within the time.
Sure.
Okay.
That's my report, sir. Over to general evaluator.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mahantesh. And now move on to the R counter report. So let me call upon Toastmaster Varun onto the virtual stage to present the report.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sahib. I'm back with my General Evaluator report. Coming to our role players, Toastmaster of the day Pratik has used one end and one so and two buts. And giving to a coming to a table topic master, Toastmaster Vikram, give him a big round of applause as he has just used 1 hour during his entire table topic master. And coming to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sahib, used a few filler words like a, and, two us, and one end, and one like. And coming to the second prepared speeches, Speaker 1, Toastmaster Harsha has used one end and three eyes and one butt. Coming to the evaluator, Toastmaster Pujit used two R's and three N's. And table topic speaker 1, Toastmaster Uma, has no used any filler words. Kudos to Toastmaster Uma and give him her a big round of applause. Table topic speaker 2, Toastmaster Mohni used two ends and one so. Table topic speaker 3, Toastmaster Harsha used one end, three eyes, and one butt. Table topic speaker 4, Toastmaster Pratik used one end, two so's, one butt. That's it. And table topic speaker 5, Toastmaster Sahid used just only one butt, having a great control over your filler words. Table topic speaker 6, Toastmaster Mandesh used one end and used one long pause during his speech. And table topic speaker 7, Toastmaster Ankit used three ends and two R's and one so. And table topic speaker 8, Toastmaster Varun, that's me. I have used two ends, I think. And table topic speaker 9, Toastmaster Mohan used one end and one so. And table topic speaker 10, Toastmaster Pulit used two ends and three eyes. Table topic speaker 11, Toastmaster Vikram used one R and one and one repetitive word, that is I. And table topic speaker 12, once again give him a big round of applause for no filler words. Kudos Toastmaster Manoj. And I appreciate each and every speaker for having such a great control over your filler words. And I hope everyone improves in your future meetings as well. And that's it with my report. Thank you. And over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sahib.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Varun. Thanks for explaining each and every person's ahs and ums. And definitely we will improve upon that. Yeah. So to move ahead, let me call upon our English teacher, the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram. So over to you, Dr. Mohan Sundaram.
Good morning. The word of the day is self-awareness. And that Toastmaster Pratik Agrawal used once. And that Toastmaster Sagit used once. And then when it comes to the grammar, this is my maiden day of evaluation. Hasa has spoken well. Only once he used I doesn't want. So another thing, the Pujit, and sometimes he used all in the past tense. My name was, and then another one he used my speaker, my speech. This is the, and then when Toastmaster Sagit used my suggestion was, that's once. The rest of things are fine because I have to improve my listening skill, the future meetings. Hope I will improve myself. Thank you very much, and over to Toastmaster Sagit, the General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram, for giving us the suggestions. Definitely will improve upon our grammar and we will include these in our future meetings. Thanks for your... Yeah, with this, we conclude the reports from our tag team. And first of all, now I will start my general evaluation. So to start with, what went well? So the 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 main the today's theme, things have no meaning, we give them the meaning. So this topic itself, as I felt, added a very good weightage to the today's meeting. Why? Because if you don't have any topic, we will be randomly speaking. If you have a topic and everyone speaking around that, that will add a value to that. So that happened in today's meeting. We have that topic, things have no meaning, but we give them the meaning. So this shows what is our state of mind and how much persuasive we are in dealing with the things. So I felt this is one of the uh, advantage for advantage thing for today's meeting. And overall, I have enjoyed thoroughly the meeting and all the sections of the meeting, from the prepared speeches, evaluation, table topics, and the report section. Yeah, coming to the role players things. So we have the timer Toastmaster Mahantesh and grammarian Toastmaster Dr. Mohan Sundaram being the first timers in the role, and kudos to you for taking up these roles and playing it effectively. And I felt there are few things needs to be improved upon. Those are like, for each role whatever we have in Toastmasters, we have a prepared script. So in the initial days, try to stick to those scripts, so that will be like a practice for those roles. Once you are habituated, so you can customize it and you can present. So going forward, try to use those scripts, and while presenting also, try to show it on the screen so that it will be more impactful. If you are reading and we are listening, so that might not be that much interactive, I felt. And apart from that, our counter and active listener also played very good role. And coming to the table topics, the topics were very well aligned with the theme. And I have two suggestions to be improved on this. So one thing is like, we have multiple face-offs today. When you gave face-off, if you are assigning whether you are going against or off, you just give them a topic, you just talk on this against, and you say this on for. So that will be, anyhow, table topics means we are speaking on the toes, whether it is against or for, they have to speak, right? So this will save us some time instead of some confusion whether they will take or not. If you are taking two people, you say like, you talk for and you talk against. So this way we will be good in giving the topics. And the other, I felt like we are trying to cover everyone in the meeting, but have a watch on the time also. And it's not mandatory to give everyone an opportunity. So but if you give within the time, that will be good. So please have a watch on that also. So these are the two things I felt to be improved on the table topics thing. And yeah, so these are the things which I have noted in today's meeting. And overall, I felt good. And all the guests who have also joined, their participation is also good. And they also have taken the topics very well. And yeah, with this, I'll conclude my general evaluation, and I'll give the control back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal.
Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Shahid, for the evaluation of the complete meeting and making sure that every role player is giving their report. And big round of applause for Toastmaster Shahid for this evaluation. Okay, I hope everybody is here. I'm having still left with 11 minutes, so I can conclude on the theme. If you are here, you can, just switch on the camera. I'm just going to conclude, and definitely we can bring some meaning to this session, some meaning to our life if we have not yet brought that. Although I'm sure with the topics and with the answers of the topics which people have given, I'm sure that each and everyone is having the meaning. But let us make some change. I will be sharing a short story of myself and then I will be concluding. So if you can open your camera, it will be great. and then let me start. Okay, let me tell you, I am Toastmaster Pratik Agrawal and I am a Brahma Vidya Sadhak. I am a meditator and I believe and the purpose of my life is to be the change and bring the positive change in the life of others if it is possible. So this is just a small about myself. Now you might be thinking that why I'm calling it my as a Brahma Vidya Sadhak, a meditator. It came to me 10 years back, but over a period of 10 years, I have learned something. I was sitting on my chair and I was in Mumbai. I was working in a particular company and there was a session which was about to happen. That session was on Brahma Vidya. Out of so many people from my company, almost 100 people attended that session. I have taken meaning from that session and started to join that course of Brahma Vidya. Almost 50 people might have joined that course. And out of that 50 people, I might be among 5 people who have taken meaning from that course. There will be 5 people or maybe 5% of the people who might have taken meaning. There are many courses which we do day in, day out. We attend some classes for communications, for leadership, for grammar, or whatever we want to achieve in life. But how many of us take the meaning out of it? I was one of them who has taken meaning of it, and I tried to do that Brahma Vidya exercises, breathing exercise, and I'm continuing it from last 10 years. Initial 5 years, I might not have able to see the changes which are there in me. But after 5 years of continuous diligent efforts of doing the Brahma Vidya exercises, I started understanding the meaning of life. Why I am doing this? Why, whatever good things, bad things, good events, bad events, success, failure, I was able to give meaning to my life. So, my dear friends, you might be attending so many sessions, you might be attending so many trainings, you are doing so many things, but just think, are you able to take out meaning of it? Are you really giving time to think and then feel and then act so that you can bring change in your life? If you are not doing it, start thinking. So that things have no meaning, life has no meaning, events, good or bad, have no meaning until and unless you give meaning for that. And I have accumulated from all of you that we have to be self aware. We have to start thinking. We have to start feeling so that we can convert that event into a positive one. So, my dear friends, this was all about the theme. And I really liked that the people were able to speak on it bang on. There were so many good speakers. I learned from you. So, this was all about the session. Now we are at the end of the session. I would like to take some feedbacks from our area director, Toastmaster Bharat, if you are available and if you can speak. Bharat, Toastmaster Bharat.
Looks like he has some audio issues, I think. So
Okay, fine.
might
No issues. So we are having our area director, Toastmaster Bharat, who is trying to speak, but maybe some audio issues are there. So I would like to take the feedback from Toastmaster Mohini Ramlingam. What a tables of topic, like what a solution, like what the answer she has given. I was amazed to hear that. So over to you. How was your experience of today's meeting?
I really enjoyed the meeting. It meant a lot listening to such topics in the first session of the day in the morning. It was very impactful, and I too got to learn a lot with all the inputs that came from all the members. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the meeting. Thank you for having me over.
Thank you, and you can keep joining. It always happens in the morning, 7 a.m. on Sundays.
Yeah, thank you
Okay,
so much.
so I would like to take feedback from Varun. How was your experience?
Yeah, Toastmaster of the day, Pratik. I have enjoyed each and every moment in the meeting, and especially the Toastmaster of the day and Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Vikram. and general evaluator. I have enjoyed each and every moment, like you have engaged each and every one in the meeting, making it more impactful and engaging. And even the table topic master have engaged each and every one in participating in the table topic section. And I enjoyed each and every moment. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram, your experience, please.
Yeah. First of all, I have to thank Toastmaster Pratik for calling me yesterday and calling every week and chasing me. Actually, it's really great because I'm too much obsessed with my work. I'm traveling and then the projects. So it made a difference. So it may be a turning point for me because I'm not living fully because I'm not balancing. There's more on the work only. So this call and then this session made an impact, and then the subject also relevant, and then the sharing from other Toastmasters really made an impact. Hope hereafter I will I will balance my life from and then divert my work to my personal uh, self development and family and all. So it's a great session for me. It's an inspiration today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram. Anybody else? I would like to we are having 3-4 minutes left. If you want to share your experience, maybe you are open. You are open to speak. Yes, Bharat, Toastmaster Bharat, Area Director.
Yes, thank you so much, Pratik. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened with my laptop. The mic and the camera is malfunctioned, I believe. So and I was there from the starting to the ending of the meeting, and I have to say that I have enjoyed a lot, and I'm proud to say that this is the only club in the whole division and the district to have early morning meetings promoting health. That is an amazing way of representing what is the purpose of the club. I loved the meeting from the starting to the ending. And as an area director, I am proud to say that I have such a club in my area, and one of the member in this club have has represented in the area contest, and the same member have uh, won the Golden Feather Award in the division stage. So this club is now generating more leaders and more amazing achievers, I believe. So this is what makes a successful club. So I would say I've enjoyed a lot, and Sattvic Toastmasters Club has always been leaving a lasting impact, and I believe it will do so. So with this, I conclude that this is one of the most influential and great club, and I had a great time working with you guys. Thank you so much.
Uh, Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, for your inspiring word. It means a lot for us. Definitely, when somebody motivates us, when somebody says inspiring word, it brings additional booster fuel to us, which will keep us growing. And definitely, we are trying to improve our membership. So definitely, we will need your support. And anybody else who want to share something? We are having 2 more minutes to go, and then we'll close.
Lovely topic
Toastmaster.
today, Pratik. I want to say that because when I was preparing for this topic, table topics, I was not having any clue. I did not even know this is related to Brahma Vidya, by the way. But by the way, when you concluded it with that word, then I realized that so much is there in that modality of Brahma Vidya. Even though I've known it, I've not done it myself. I've not even experienced it. But today I experienced it without knowing that it is Brahma Vidya. Like when I'm preparing for the topic, everything aligns to what you said. Finally, the closing touch actually made a real mark on this whole session, I would say. People can go and look up what is Brahma Vidya and they can understand from this session only what we are talking about, right? That modality is all about this. Thank you for bringing such a topic, and it's a great self awareness for me and everyone else. I think. Thank you for this topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Anybody else?
I would like to add, Pratik. So I will also resonate with every one of you. And I thoroughly enjoyed today's meeting and the theme as well, and the table topics especially. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed and I have learned many things from today's meeting as well, as usual.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, and thanks everyone for joining in. You know, small things make a huge impact. I have applied for one role in the district conference. I was very busy and I was not able to follow up with them. So I was not even I have not received the call or maybe mail for the interview. Then I thought of why not to call. A small call can make a huge difference, right? So I was going there in Hyderabad. I was trying to take some role. So I just tried to call or some messages, just messages and call. It would have taken 5 minutes. And to my surprise, a small call has made a difference. I got some role there. So definitely we are all here to, bring some change in ourselves and in the society. And I am very excited, that in the district conference, first time in my life, I am going to do something which can bring change in me. So thank you very much, each and every one of you, to join today's meeting and have a great day today. Thank you very much.
Pratik, just one thing. Next week is the jubilance, right? Do we have our regular meeting?
Oh, yeah. So I
We
will
can
definitely
stop the
not be there.
recording, then we can discuss.
Yes. Uh, so I'm not a host. I think Pujit was the host. Now, Vikram, you are the host. Vikram, you can stop the recording. Okay, I think recording is stopped now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are saying something?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
if
the
anybody
next
wants
week
to leave.
meeting.
Yeah. So next week, so I am not there in that because I will be in the conference. So Vikram, you are there next week? No, I think he is also having some assignments.
Yes. I will also not be available.
Okay, so maybe
Maybe
we
we will
have
discuss and we will decide then.
yes. So we will post it in our chat group. We will decide that how to take up the next meeting if at all it is possible, or maybe we will postpone it to the next. Okay. Thank you
Sure.
very much. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you. Bye.